What's up, everybody? My name is Michael Thomas, and today we are talking about the season premiere of WandaVision. Episodes 1 and 2, they dropped 2 episodes today. And so, yeah, we're going to talk about that, mainly spoiler-free. There's a couple things I want to touch on, but this is going to be a relatively spoiler-free review. WandaVision is the first piece of MCU content we've received in the last year. The last thing we officially got was Spider-Man Far From Home back in 2019. So it's really nice to go back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s last season did air last year, which is great. Fortunately, that doesn't really tie into the larger narrative of the cinematic universe. So, WandaVision picks up in this really strange spot. The first episode is obviously an homage to the Dick Van Dyke Show. It is funny, it's wacky, it's in black and white, 4x3 frame. It's just really, really funny. It's awkwardly funny. It's not funny in the way that the classic Dick Van Dyke Show was. It's funny because these are two of the Avengers characters in a Dick Van Dyke scenario. So that is, in and of itself, where most of the humor comes from. It's like, why are Wanda and Vision, here like this? And so, the first episode, episode 1, these episodes don't have titles, by the way, so I'm just going to refer to that as the dinner party. I'm titling the episodes now. So in the dinner party episode, Vision has to have a dinner with his boss. Otherwise, he won't get his promotion. This is a classic trope that has happened in old sitcoms. So, of course, Vision and Wanda have to figure out how to prepare a 5-course meal. Wanda is trying to use magic. Vision doesn't eat, and he's very awkward, and he's trying to show that he's not a robot. So, chaos ensues. What I loved about this episode is, of course, the homage to the classic shows of that era. But I just loved the set design, the costume design, the music. It all felt like it fit that time. Felt right. One thing that I don't quite enjoy so far is some of the side characters. They aren't the strongest, in my opinion. Wanda and Vision are, of course, the backbone of this series. It's really interesting putting all the focus on Wanda and Vision, because that's something the MCU hasn't really done a lot of. They are my 2 least favorite Avengers, right by Hawkeye. And so, it's a freaking train out there. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. They are my 2 least favorite Avengers. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they carry this entire show. This first episode, I think, is really good. I like their character dynamic. I like the jokes and the gags. There's a lot of, again, Dick Van Dyke, I Love Lucy stuff even happening here in the first 2 episodes. So the dinner party I thought was a really strong pilot. The second episode is a little kooky. So that episode is more reminiscent of something like I Dream of Jeannie. We have a fundraiser for the children. You don't know what that means? That's all we know. Maybe it's for a school or something. So Wanda has to help Vision put on this magic show. That's what they're going to do for the fundraiser. They're going to be magicians. Funny thing is, they can't actually show that they're, real wizards, essentially, whatever Wanda's power is. And Vision can levitate and phase through things. We can't show that, so we have to pretend these stunts are fake. Vision gets thrown out of whack because he's a robot at a certain point. It's just really, really goofy. The main thing about this episode is this is the first time the world really starts to break. And that's why I said minor spoilers. The world starts to break, and Wanda, somebody's calling out to her. And it's going to be really interesting to see how that develops. I couldn't recognize the voice. It's like, is it Sam Wilson? Is it Pedro Maximoff? Is it someone from Hydra? Is it one of the other Avengers? I couldn't tell who the voice was. It was kind of muffled. They're just yelling, Wanda, Wanda, who's doing this to you? So, I'm really interested to see, how do we get out of the simulation? Because obviously, Vision's dead. We don't explain how Vision comes back. How do we get out of this simulation? Does Wanda want to get out of this simulation? They hinted at that she really doesn't at the end of episode 2. So I'm really interested to see where we go from there. Overall, I think episodes 1 and 2 of WandaVision are really fun, really great. I can't wait to see how the rest of the story unfolds. I will have to say there was no action in this show whatsoever, which is interesting because it's a superhero property. Not one punch was thrown. So that's going to be interesting. It just looks like it's a full-on sitcom, and I think that's pretty cool. I don't think every superhero property needs to have big action sequences. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of fight when we get out of this simulation dream world or whatever, but I like how, for right now, we're just keeping it simple. We're keeping it fun, keeping it loose. It's only 22 minutes long, mostly for each episode. So it's just something easy that you can watch. There's no huge plot lines carrying through so far. It's just, again, I Love Lucy, Dick Van Dyke, I Dream of Jeannie type of humor. And it does go into color next episode. I'm really interested to see what style we go there. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy the first episodes of WandaVision? If you did, let me know in the comments down below. If you didn't, let me know. I really want to see who doesn't like this show. Because even if you don't love it, I think it's fine. I don't see how anybody can hate it. So I'm really interested to see your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. Again, we're going to be reviewing every episode of WandaVision, so we will be back next week with episode 3. Can't wait to see you guys there. Have a great rest of your day. Stay flaming. Peace.